Number one Athena, who might be the highest win-loss record on any rank 1 god in Smite. He's 38-4. He's the highest ranked Athena by 225 points, which is one of the bigger gaps out of everybody. And it just so happens the game he gets into has Solo Troll and Awesome Jake, who Awesome Jake was just kicked by Solar Troll's team. Two of the biggest trolls ever. So I'm going to see how he handles this. He told us he's a controller player. He said he plays Athena specifically because he's a controller player and it has less mechanical input. He can kind of just face roll W key, hit his actives real easily and do his thing. I've played against him. He is very good, oddly enough. He kind of discredited himself a lot before I introed this. I played against him and he's good. It's frustrating to play against him, which is not super common for Athena players. Because Athena players usually, like, you're taunting, you know, how difficult and how annoying can it be. He's pretty annoying when he played. We'll see how he handles the team comp he's got. I don't know who the number one ranked player in this game is, but we're gonna sit down and talk to him. All right, that guy picked your thing for you, right? I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank God. I saw the pick. I was like, tell me it's not a troll, dude.
Bro, imagine this guy picks Athena solo this game.
What I'm wondering is, I mentioned this on my intro, is Solar Troll just kicked Jake. They just, well, he didn't specifically do it. His team just kicked Jake. So are they queued together?
I'd have to assume, man. Like, the last couple of weeks when I've been playing ranked, every single time I've run into one, it's been the other as well. Which unfortunately usually means a Sun Wukong support sitting in my lane for the next 20 minutes, but
that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure that they're together.
That's crazy because if you follow the drama but behind that whole kicking, it made no sense. They were saying stuff like him jumping in game was why he got kicked. Now I'm thinking the whole thing might have been a troll. So hopefully you end up having a good game here.
He said like he was jumping and like clapping his hands or something during picks and bans.
Yeah, he said he put his arms up during picks and bans, and I was like, what does that even mean?
Completely unacceptable.
All right, so back to you.
Yeah.
You got your Athena. Is there a specific build? Do you swap up your builds? Are you building based on the team comp? Obviously, you're a support, so there's probably a lot that goes into this. I'd assume outside of your starter items. What, like, break it down for me.
Think that.
I mean, most people think support's probably the biggest, like, I'm gonna counter build, which, you know, there's some to it, but it's not that. I know usually it's not that crazy. Do you what do you start with? Sentinels? You go Sentinels themes, or are you?
I'm a big Sentinels enjoyer. I do play, obviously, other characters as well, and I typically go Sentinels on anything that's not a healer or a non-tank role. I think that Lona's is very, very good if you're going a role that can build it, but because Athena obviously can't, I think that Sentinels is the most consistently effective item that you can buy for a starter, and it gives you a decent curve in the early game and then still gives you a lot of procs late game to distribute. And that's kind of...
Can someone check if that's the rank 1 Odin?
Pretty consistently is to make myself as tanky as possible in the late game, even if it means sacrificing a lot of the early game, hypothetically, because I can kind of counteract how aggressively I'm building with how aggressively I'm playing. I'm actually a huge target because I go Prophetic Cloak first into Gauntlet of Thebes, which is the absolute slowest power curve in all of Smite that you can get as a support player. But because I play so aggressively, I'm always on the front foot. I don't really get caught out as often, which means that I can't really be punished for that, and then I instead only get the payoff for when you're full build level 20 and you're the tankiest character in the game.
All right, so do you spend, like most people, the idea is get level 5, rotate out of lane. Do you have like a consistent, you know, at 4 I leave, 5 I leave, I try to go gank a lane? Is there something you're doing every game, or is it just you're going with the flow of the pace of the game?
It's a lot of pace of the game, I would say, because there are lanes where you can pretty easily lend pressure to in a positive way. Like, for example, Anhur versus Ram. Regardless of what I do in this lane, you would think that the Anhur should be pretty fine here, and Eros is actually a pretty competent player, even against a pro player. So I'm probably going to be rotating early and just trying to put pressure on the Merlin, because no innate CC ability, no great escape. The flicker doesn't really put
this is
dash taunt range.
Hold on, actually, I'm not even going to say this.
That's probably going to be where I go to pretty early on.
All right, do me 2 favors real quick. Tab out and change your shit to 1080p instead of 1440p. It should be in the drop down on like the share screen button.
Stream quality 60 FPS. It says 144.
Yeah, change it to 10. Change it to 1080 if it's that. There you go. Better. When you're moving around, it was choppy. Before the game starts, tell me, like, you're a caster, right? That's your thing. See, people are like, he talks smart. I wanted to say it, but I'm gonna let you. He is a caster. He is well spoken. He knows what he's saying. He's not gonna, you know, fumble his words and everything. So understand, this guy literally talks for a living and he's good at it.
Yeah.
That's why he sounds the way he does. He's not like trying to sound different or act different. This is what he does for a living. I'm not gonna bug you.
That's probably a good thing to point out, because I do discredit my gameplay a lot, because I try to play at the highest level, even in competitive, like against the top SOC teams, and I'm usually the bottom of the pack, but it's still a very good pack to be the bottom of.
Yeah, right.
I really get carried by game knowledge alone and knowing how the game is supposed to be played, as opposed to my gameplay itself. I kind of like supplement one with the other.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna bug you too much. If you want to break anything down, or I might pop in and bug you, like why you do things when you have a chance. But just do your thing. You can explain what you're doing if you want. But I'm not gonna bug you too much. I want you to just have the best game you can.
Yep, sounds good. I will do that.
All right. Did anyone check to see if that Odin
because I'm used
is
to
the rank 1?
having like 4 to 5 people in a Discord call at the same time, so I've been sundered.
Being instantly pressured.
So I'm gonna horrific here because they sundered to reduce the damage that we're gonna be taking, and now we actually hit 2 early, so I can get the taunt here to keep him in. That forces his beads.
Ooh, they're having a good fight.
Now we should be backing up here because AJ's kind of in a bit of danger.
Oh, they're dead.
We can kill this on her.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was clean, but
oh god, I was trying to body block the Sobek. I body blocked AJ.
This might be one of the best ones because he's gonna break down a lot of his gameplay.
Go as well as I would have liked, but that's pretty normal for. I'm dead here.
Oh damn. Oh my gosh.
Walking into lane like that is pretty normal for what I typically do. Level 1, level 2. You want to, if you go horrific early, you want to make use of it as early as possible. And especially if you have an aggressive lane, but even with something like a ROM, it's still fine. You can horrific early to make sure you hit level 2 first, and then you get a more advantageous lane push, and you can not only look for kill pressure, but potentially deny some farm into tower, which can be pretty big early on.
They had such a good early kill, but because the jungler is a hover jungler, his jungler is that Ravana gets a kill he never should have got. That Ravana never should have got a level 2 gank kill tower dive in a million years, by the way. So they actually played this duel lane the best they could, better than they should have. And now they're in a rough spot because of that gank. Everything's kind of evened out right away. Actually, he's a little bit behind. Awesome Jake streamers telling him to troll the Athena. I think if people start doing that, I'll report them and get, you know, an actual action to happen from high res. I don't care if it's a pro player. I just don't fuck with people ruining other people's games. That's not fun. Like you're saying you're more important than them as a human being if you're wasting their time, you know? I don't think he will troll like that though. That was a good peel. But if it did start happening like other streamers and shit, I'm instantly reporting the high res and I'm gonna have a conversation with them.
No, because we're getting pressured so hard, I'm just gonna grab purple because I don't want to get this denied if they try to invade it.
Do you play normal cast?
I play on quick cast. I just do a lot of hovering my abilities as a bit of a nervous tick.
Had to check. I feel like Athena on Instacast is I don't know. I guess maybe you need to know the cone, but he plays a lot of Athena. I'm surprised he doesn't play Instacast. I don't think I would play Athena not on Instacast. What's up, 4 ticks? They've been 55 months.
Something that I should point out. Go ahead. What were you
gonna say? What controller setting do you play on?
So I have mine mapped individually over the mouse and keyboard inputs, which back before crossplay was enabled allowed me to still play in mouse and keyboard lobbies even while playing on controller. Now that doesn't really matter because it's crossplay, but the inputs I'm using are, I think they're Savage on Xbox, so it's left trigger for dash, left button for taunt, right button for the 3, and then Y for the ult.
All right, what kind of controller are you using? Oh, I have to kill this guy. How bug you? What kind of controller do you use? Okay, it is Xbox. All right. Have you ever used PlayStation, or you just always preferred Xbox?
I came from Xbox, so that's kind of what I just stuck with. I think that the PlayStation controllers are fine. I just don't feel like there's a benefit in me swapping, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for me, they're super uncomfortable. The Xbox ones are just more comfortable. I feel like my hands are too big and it just feels weird on PlayStation. Second question, what sense? What sense are you on?
Very low. Oh, I'm not auto running. I'm still not auto running. There we go. I think 3013, if I'm not mistaken, and 7Y.
Okay, 30's pretty. I mean, I guess the 7Y makes sense. 30's pretty good. That's pretty up there. It makes you be able to react and not look like a potato.
Right, you can actually turn away from a Medusa ult instead of just beadsing and trudging on. So something that I've done 2 times so far this game, we're getting these guys beads. We might get this kill actually. Not quite.
Solo.
Something I've done a couple of times this game that you really need to do if you're going to play Athena at a high level is wait for people to react when you go on them and then taunt them. Because as you can see with what the Merlin did twice so far, people are going to use their escapes when you go on them. So you can actually just wait that out.
So I didn't point this out for him. He is 2950 MMR. This game has like 4 pros in it or something.
For SOT here.
Oh baby. That was really clean timing. Oh, how did he not hit the... That's nuts that didn't hit the honor. I thought that hit. He did backstep a little bit.
But yeah, especially with characters like Merlin, if I'm going to be dash taunting anything, I'm always dashing and then waiting to see if they use anything like beads or a flicker and then going for the taunt after, because you can get even more value than just the taunt. He's going out of his way to harass the same people over and over again, which is something you guys need to do if you do Athena. Athena is a super easy support to play, by the way. He's been saying it the whole time. If you get stuck in support as a non-support player, you should be able to play Athena. It should be a joke. Oh, Jake is just not even helping us with this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bro, Void, get the fuck away from me, you little freak.
No way he stops his back here. Oh, what? No way. I think this Void guy knows that he's doing a video. This is a pretty big lobby, yeah. Which is, you think would be good for support, but he is solo troll, and awesome Jake, who, while they definitely try in games, they definitely have like Smite ADHD where they get sidetracked and start doing troll shit the longer the game goes. I'd prefer to never play in a game with solo or troll when he's queued with somebody. If he's solo queue, I'm fine with it.
There's the dash and then taunt after they do something.
Solo troll and Pagon.
Only 2 mechanically intensive parts of this character, and then the other part, which I guess isn't mechanics so much as paying attention to the map, is just always watching the map to see when you can make an aggressive play.
Notice how he is maxing his taunt, which a lot of you guys won't do, and how he's not always, he's not 3ing first. He's taunting as his main thing.
And then we don't get that free kill on him. So you always have to be like, probably I would say 60 to 80% of the time in the game is spent just staring at the map, waiting to see if somebody does something aggressive.
Him noting this is really smart too. He keeps talking about how you have to just wait out taunts. You literally just stare at them, make them react, then press taunt. He does it really well, and I think that's what farms a lot of these people because they don't know how to react.
Damn, he still got that kill.
Subex's at a level lead. Subex's having a pretty solid game, to be honest. There's a lot of people that don't max taunt, and most people that play Athena 3 first. They're the worst players in the world when they're playing support. You just need a taunt as a support, guys. Like in when you're targeting somebody, like I want to kill this guy, just land your taunt. Nothing else matters. Oh shit! Oh, he's fine. Oh, is he? Oh. Where's the jungler? His jungler has gank, but I don't know. So you guys said that Odin didn't show up in the leaderboards because he had a master's
another
border.
Disclaimer I should probably add, because I don't want people learning from the bad things that
He's
I
rank
do
7,
if they're
okay.
going to be learning from this video at all. Don't go Chalice on support, and if you do, don't buy another health pot, because then you won't be able to ward. I pride myself as a player on not warding, just out of my own stubbornness and just wanting to get my own build online, which is not the way you should play the game. But if you're going to be playing seriously in ranked comp, whatever, please ward and please don't go health Chalice so that you can actually help your team.
I'm glad you noted that because I was gonna say I haven't seen you ward yet. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Not experienced me warding in this game.
On top of that, so you don't normally go chalice, like, or maybe you do, but like if you were playing comp or you were, you know, you needed a ward, you're not going health chalice. You're focusing on wards. Okay, I just didn't note that.
Your start out of base should always be like just 5 health pots, and then maybe
if you guys play support and don't fucking ward in my game,
Sentinels or Benevolence, you can
you're blacklisted in my brain forever. If we don't win the game,
much every single time be what you're
if my game is hard as fuck and you're not warding a support, me and you are squaring up
throughout the game, and I like to always be full HP. But you're sacrificing not being able to ward.
We're squaring up. Worlds, we're squaring up.
To be able to do that.
He is the #1 Athena. It's Kaizo. He is the #1 Athena. I can't. I'm not trolling. Before I didn't know who he was at first, and then I realized he was a caster. When I'd played against his Athena a couple times, and when I played against it, it was really, really annoying to play against. And then he hit me up. I was like, "Yeah, I'm #1 Athena." I was like, "I definitely know who you like. You I played against you. I know." Shut up, bro. What's up, Restless Rev? Thank you for 64 months. So far, this is kind of a slow game because every fight in duo turns into a secondary gank that the Circuit's not a part of. He really pushes the limit into a lot of this. Like, you see him sidestepping key abilities. If he gets hit by abilities or a pluck or something, he's gone all day. He's also building his prophetic, and he's doing a pretty good job of it. 11 minutes, he's got 17 stacks, 16 stacks already. Their top pick, Odin, is getting farmed.
It's actually a pretty uncommon game for me. I usually spend most of the early game just ulting my jungler, but SOT isn't playing super aggressively, so it's not... What the hell?
Oh, it's SOT jungle.
It's not really a lot that I can be doing right now.
Big? Yeah, bees too. Oh, he's gonna horrific him, isn't he? Oh, if he horrifics there, then taunts, he kills him. He was questioning whether he should dive or not. Oh, baby.
I'm gonna go off and kill myself. So
yeah, him splitting so his teammates don't die was smart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So their soul laner it's Malachi, right? He's working this Odin.
Like, as you can see, SOT is saying that he doesn't do any damage, so he's not playing aggressively at all, which means that
yeah, what's his build?
I can do yet.
Oh, he's going Jotun's Transcendence. He's trolling. He does damage. He's just trolling. Your Odin was your top pick, and he is struggling right now. I'm surprised.
Man, it is a struggle to not be toxic right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's it's rough because, like, if people talked and were communicating what their problems were, I don't think anyone would have a problem. Like you know, like, you wouldn't be wondering, why is this guy feeding? Like, oh, this is wrong, we could do something about it. But these guys are just like, people are just silent. They don't tell you, they don't ask for help, they don't, I don't know. It's rough. Rank can be rough.
It doesn't help that the solo lane matchup is just a player against a better player. Like, I don't think that our Odin is unfortunately up to the caliber of Malachi.
Yeah. Isn't that Odin #1? He's #7, someone said. They looked. I thought I was gonna say, is this a rank 1 Athena and a rank 1 Odin game? I need to get a video at some point of a bunch of rank 1 players in the same game. It'd be nearly impossible to do, but I want to do it. Try to do it at some point. Artemis is a pub stomp god. Yep. I got you, Double J. I'm down. Captain Infertile, thank you for the 15 months. So Lord Troll saying he doesn't do damage on Circuit with Jotuns actually makes me cringe, by the way. Because that is just wrong. He does a lot of damage right now. He just probably isn't landing a single double taunt. I'm not talking about the Athena double taunt. I'm talking about Circuit double taunt. This rotation. The whole team is here. Oh my gosh.
Which is weird because Gold Fury is down, so that's a really odd rotation. But
yeah,
I mean,
he proxied. So. It's because he's proxying wave. He's already got tower. That lane is gone.
Legend. You're
playing for the late game, so at least hopefully we get to see that.
Well,
damn,
apparently we need SOT to get his trance online because he doesn't deal damage.
It's 6k fucking gold already, dude. Oh my gosh. They have a weird team comp. I will admit that.
This game's just very difficult without a proactive jungler.
Discordia with a jungler not being aggro, so you have low pressure between the two of those in mid. You have an Odin losing the lane, and then you have Awesome Jake playing Rama, who's just, it's a late game hunter. He doesn't do damage because he's under leveled. Was he? I didn't see his level compared to the Ravana. He's a level 11. Okay, he's the same level as the support, so maybe. Thank you guys for all the subs, by the way. Appreciate it. We're back over 3K already. Not streaming for an entire week and a month and being over 3K subs is fucking crazy. You guys are wild. So the double J after, will my donuts take effect? No, I'll do it. I'll do another rank game after the double J thing. I'm not. We're double jungling or triple jungling for that for a video. They don't have the damage to kill Sobek either, and he's out of position a lot. Mainly because Serket is never here to kill this guy. Dude, what is Sabre Pro doing? He's jungling, like literally farming the jungle the whole game. Look at this. He's been hovering the jungle for the last like 30 seconds.
I'm gonna back here so I can ult because it looks like okay or not.
Oh, it's gonna be close. He didn't get his 3 off. He had to live.
I was gonna say it looks like something's about to go down and left, so I would have liked to have backed there.
He was paying attention to left, which is smart. There's no reason for him to look for a fight in mid. Oh, Serket dies where he lands. Oh, big. Bro, this solo laner just ruined this game.
Without ult, this guy should be a kill if Disco comes.
Odin doesn't get his ult off.
You're gonna have to peel though.
I couldn't have killed it anyway. Ravana's level 16. Ravana's 4 levels up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I said, man, if I'm in a rank game, I will pay money to not be in a game with Solo or Troll and whoever he's doing queuing with. Not because he's a bad player, just because ranked is an absolute just shit show with him in the match. Some of the worst games I've had all year.
Oni, so we could hypothetically do.
Or I've been in. I guess I didn't really have bad games.
Wants to farm.
He said it too. He's like, this is gonna be a rough game.
I don't think Odin and I can do this.
What's up, C Solid?
Try it because there's nothing better for us to be doing right now.
This is impossible. They don't have the damage. This is such a bad like thing now.
Yeah.
Oh, good hold on the 1. You can tell he's really comfortable and knows how much damage he's gonna be able to deal with. He's gonna back and alt left. Never mind. Awesome Jake's got soloed. He was looking alt left. You can tell he's hovering over there. Damn, he bought that. That's a controller. On controller, he just bought that so fast. Remember when you guys are complaining about the shop? Oh, he's using the old shop. Oh, this is big kills. He doesn't want to take the kill. He's trying not to take the kill because it's so much gold. What a team player, bro. He could have 3'd and killed that guy early as hell. Smart play. Look at him playing cut off.
I don't want this last hit, but I'm
yeah. See, he's trying not to kill these guys. What a homie. This is who I need to fucking have him playing with me.
Basically puts us back into the game. This was very, very bad until they just overextended under tower there.
Yeah, and if Rama hadn't gotten soloed, you're like, you guys are good. This is a dub.
Right.
Holy shit. He played that great.
I'm gonna play super.
That was a W support.
Jump away.
His Odin's kind of stepping up too. I'm not gonna discredit the Odin. He was actually there. He played the fight right. Uses all correctly. Haunted for the Rama ult. I like the way this guy plays. Despite it being a rough game, I like the way this guy plays.
Can't walk.
His stream quality is lower. Yeah. I had to have him lowered already. Just deal with it. You can tell it's his because as he's moving, it randomly gets pixelated.
Good supports would upgrade their relics here because support relics are OP. I would much rather be tanky because I often bait my health bar. So I'm gonna fully upgrade Pridwin before I start upgrading Sunder.
Do you prio upgrading Pridwin earlier or do you wait? How do you handle that?
Depends on the state of the game. If I already have my relics upgraded, then I'll probably go for Pridwin before finishing another item. But generally speaking, I think that getting your relics online should be your priority.
Okay. Thank you, G Dot. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna record a vlog for the new car. I was gonna do it today, but me and Sammy went out and hung out for a little while, so I'll probably do it tomorrow. Sammy wanted to go for a ride today. Only she got really scared right away in the car, and we only drove around for like 5 minutes. Oh, okay.
That taunt didn't go off, so I've still got it here.
How, dude? In my mind, that lands all day. I'm just a good Odin ult, and he isn't taking any damage right now. He's so tanky, dude.
I'm gonna try to dash away and then get ult back in.
Notice how he hasn't ulted randomly his fights. He's just using his body to pressure. I was so surprised he bought his active that fast. Whenever you're here, Double J. Whenever you're here. Okay, that also sounded wrong, but yeah. Do I have a personal channel for vlogs? I do. It's Kurt's Life, Kurts Life. Also, if you do exclamation mark sub, or sorry, YouTube, exclamation mark YouTube, it'll pop up.
This guy. Try to stand in front of Jake.
Trying to play for the pluck. Oh, good beads.
Taunting him.
I don't know. Can they kill this guy?
Using my health bar on the Phoenix here.
Wait, yo, he went after the target. That was kind of big brain, but now they're screwed. They're all gonna die.
Back through.
Oh, he's out. Oof. Tropical Heart, thank you for the 5 gifters, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Die Hard, Sir Undab, thank you for the 9 months. I feel like I just said a bad word. Oh, he's so dead. He sacked himself for Discordia. Disco inted. They're dead for sure, by the way. Somebody's dead here, probably Disco. Ravana just... Oh, wait. Solar Troll's back. Wait, Solar Troll's back. If he gets enough for his shield here, he might be able to get to his team. Tell me he goes to his team. Look at how much defense he has on Athena when he spawns. Oh, Odin. Odin. Wait, Odin's making plays. No, Odin. Why'd he lazy back?
There's no way you thought it was safe there.
Bro, if he doesn't lazy back and just walks to Solar Troll, I think he's chilling. That's crazy.
Probably gonna have to ult SOT here.
I don't care about Barbie. I want to watch Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer getting a 96 in Rotten Tomatoes. I want to see that movie. I have such high expectations for that movie now. I might go watch that movie by myself, which I do not do.
And again, support relics are really OP, so generally you would want to upgrade Horrific before you finish your build, but I use my health bar way too often for that.
Going to the movies alone is the way. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it at all. I'd prefer to be at home, but you know, obviously not an option. You saw it tonight already?
I know I'm on a ward here, so I'm gonna keep so back here.
Was that a 10 out of 10? I think I could. I bet you everything's already like sold out 100%. So I don't know when I'll see it.
Oh no! Don't tiger stun me.
I might go this weekend and see it if I can get tickets. Oh. Okay, he is screwed. The jukes. It's kind of cringe watching his teammates not help. And since he said, like he said this, he doesn't ward, which is, he already said it. You should be warding. If you're not warding the support, you're kind of a shitter. No one on his team is warding. Did he live to be popped horrific? I don't think so. I don't think he cared about living either. Those horrifics he's saving for team fights that matter. And I don't believe him. Like, look, they win this little fight anyway. He's up. He ults in the fight. He has all his actives. They can do fire for free. It's not good to waste your actives in a lot of scenarios. Like, there's just, if you're just throwing them out when you aren't confident in it, it's better to just hold it. Dying or not, as a support, that is. In other roles, you're not gonna hold your shit. Okay, certainly you hear this. Yeah. Big slow from him. Was that a blink from Sir Cat that just saved him? I think it was. Good horrific. He's gonna immunity it though in a second. Yep. Good plays. They should win this game unless they troll in the base. But fucking solo or trolls in the base all the time. Pure Pelican, thank you for the 35 months. Welcome back. Trinity Resi, thank you for the 6 months.
This guy has no bead, so he should be dead if he stays.
Oh my gosh. If I Malachi this game, I'm mad. He won them the game in the early game. He made it a free match, and then his team just played like dog shit. Notice, no threeing first. He's taunting first. When you guys play Athena, taunt first, please.
Oh my god, Void, you got caged? That's crazy.
Yeah, they were down, what, 3,400 to 41, or sorry, 34,000 gold to 41,000 gold at one point. It's like 7K, it got up to 8K, I think. Now they're up 5K with fire.
So hypothetically, if he steps up, he should be a free kill.
He's the #1 Athena, yep. He is also a caster for like minor league and is it minor league Smite? I think minor league SOC Smite. Oh, his ult's back up too. Any tips for ranked and playing straight casual conquest forever? Only play 2 to 3 gods in your role. Spam them. Don't play. Don't try to expand your god pool too early. That's the best advice I can give you. Without watching you play, like I need to coaching. I do coaching on Discord, so if you want coaching, you know, come on in, pay for the coaching, get the coaching 101 or whatever you want, and we'll do that, and I can make you better. But the biggest thing for ranked when you first get started is don't try to play too many gods. Play 2 to 3 gods. That's it. That's all you need. He said he doesn't ward because he's basically like ego, and if you really want to win, you should be warding. He said he wants his build online. It's his persona to just be a player that doesn't ward, so that's what he does.
A bit of a decision because I can upgrade either Relic Dagger Glyph or Pridwin Glyph. Pridwin Glyph is what I go for if I'm ulting during fights more often, because you want that health bar as high as possible during the fight. And then the Eldritch Dagger is better if you're actually just playing for picks, which is typically the way you want to play Athena. You don't always get that luxury. Sometimes you have to use your ult just to keep a carry alive in a team fight or something, but if at all possible, you would want to go the Eldritch Dagger so that you can just sunder and then be max prots.
That's smart. Why do you 2 as Athena before using your 3? Because you're a support, you're not a damage dealer. All you gotta do is taunt. You're a CC bot. If you play any support ever, you're never focused on doing damage. You're focused on CCing and setting up your team and then peeling. So why would you why would you play Athena any different?
He was CC immune because you can't actually CC immune the damage reduction on Horrific.
Body blocks autos a lot, which is smart. He's really focused on making sure the game is easy for his team, and I think that's why he just, like, when I watch him play or I played against him, it's really frustrating to play against. He's not doing anything for himself, which is how support should be, to be completely honest with you. But most people that play ranked don't play like that. They play like idiots. The 3 is bonus damage, exactly, as a support, 100%. Now, if somebody on 100% can't get out of your 2, they don't have a dash, whatever, you know, like you can guarantee a 3-2 combo, that's fine. But in reality, your goal and your job is just to taunt. Everything else is, like you said, extra. They're not ending this fucking... The Titan hasn't died yet because they're trolling off on the side right now. They're gonna win, but they're trolling off on the side.
There you go. Easy as you like it.
Easy fucking game. I'm surprised that ended up like that. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not see it going that way.
It did not look like it was going well, and then Jake like developed thumbs partway through that.
Yeah, his chat was trying to get him to troll you, so he manned up and didn't troll you. So I respect that.
Oh, that probably could have been it then.
I don't think he was trolling early, but people were going in and telling him to troll 100%. All right.
You gotta get the twitch.tv/dashboard.
I was gonna say
after the game's over.
So you're gonna do the dashboard, but do you have your own Twitter, Twitch, whatever you want to shout out?
I do, but I don't use a lot of social media. So instead, if I was going to advertise one thing, it would be the second Salt tournament. I'm going to be hosting that from High Res Studios. That's going live on September, I believe, 2nd and 3rd, the first weekend in September. It's going to be me, it's going to be Dime, Supersonic Blur, and Spooky Mars alongside all of the SPL casters, and it's going to be basically just a weekend of amateur Smite. I'm trying to bring as much attention to the amateur scene as possible and make that jump from unknown player just playing in an amateur league to SCC player trying to make their way into the big scene a little bit more visible and a little bit easier for people. So it's going to be our second one, and signups will go live on August 13th. If you and your team want to play, want to get involved, then you can look in the any amateur league Discord, or I can make sure that that gets posted in the Smite official Discord again, and signups will go up until the tournament date begins on August 26th.
All right, well, there you go. That's epic that you guys are doing it with all the casters. That should actually be really hyped to be a part of, to be honest. So that's something I'm gonna check out too.
My favorite part though is the fact that I am the reigning champion ping pong player out of all of the casters. I dethroned Mifflin, and since Trelly wasn't there, and Trelly usually beats Mifflin, at least for one weekend in January, I was the best caster ping pong player.
So now that's the goal. You have to win again. You have to be able to come back and say you still won, even though Trelly is playing, assuming he's there for this one.
Brother, man.
All right, dude, thank you for doing this. I appreciate you. Good luck in your games. I know you said it's scrims or whatever, so good luck with that. Hope it goes well, and I appreciate it.
Let me get one last flex off though. Oh, it didn't update, but this should say 39-4 now.
39-4 Athena. That'll be what, 2250 points? You're gonna be up almost 300 points. That's crazy.
Yes, sir. That's how we do it.
Goodness gracious. Well, good shit, dude. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good one, weekend.
Later, you too.